Hello. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Well, sorry for that. I didn't realize that my mic was off. Well, I'm doing great. How
No,
are you doing?
no. I'm very good, thanks. Don't worry about it, dude. It happens all the time, myself included. What's your
Yeah,
name?
yeah. My name is David. What about you?
Hi, David. I'm Ari. Nice to meet you. Where do you come from, David?
I'm from South Korea. Where are you from, Ari?
Nice. I come from South Africa, but I'm currently living in Thailand.
Oh, interesting. So you're from South Africa, but now you're in Thailand.
Yes, exactly. It's
Ah,
safer here in Thailand than it is in Africa.
oh, really? Why do you think?
Yes.
What makes you think so?
Well, this is statistically proven. In South Africa, the crime rate is one of the highest in the world.
Oh, really?
Things like when people enter your house without permission and theft of your vehicle, these things are very common and very annoying in South Africa.
Oh, I didn't know about
So,
that.
yes, one of the reasons I moved is because when I was a university student, three times in about 2 years, somebody came to me and took all of my money and all of my possessions, my phone,
Oh
and
my
I started to feel like I should find somewhere where I can live my life and keep my things.
So that's why you moved to Thailand, I see. And is it
It's only a small part of the reason, yes.
a small part of the reason? Like you have more reason
Yes.
why you moved to Thailand, right?
Well, the rest of the reasons are positive. These are good things, but in favor of Thailand. Oh, it's very safe, very beautiful, um, lots of opportunity for employment and travel, and the food is delicious. Thailand's a beautiful place.
Yeah, I know. I met a lot of tutors who is living in Thailand, and they all said it is really great. I mean, they said I should visit there one day. Like,
Yeah,
I know some the food is good. Yeah, I've heard that, and also like the place there is really nice. So yeah, I know
yeah,
that. But well, I didn't like. It's quite surprising that like South Africa, there's like some crimes. I mean, I think South Africa is a really safe place. Like here, uh, I mean, I spoke to a lot of South African tutor, and they also South Africa is amazing. Come here one
it
day.
is.
Yeah, I mean, I
I,
know.
I
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, I didn't know that there were a lot of crimes.
it's unfortunate, and it's not for sure that you will experience crime when you visit, but if you live there, it's different.
Uh,
Visiting, your chances are much smaller, but when you live there, you're there every day. Your chances increase a lot.
That's right. Yeah, like maybe for visiting, I'm only staying there for a little bit, but yeah, like as you said, if
Exactly.
I leave, then you're there for like every day, right? So yeah, you have high chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I see. Then
So
maybe yeah.
on this topic, David, if you could travel to any country in the world right now, you get a free flight, free hotel, free everything. You don't have to worry
Wow.
about money. Where do you go and why do you go there?
If I don't have to worry about money, let me think. There are so many places to visit. Like,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
so many places I want to visit. Yeah, so many good countries, but I like to go to where would be like United States, like some
Yeah, it's a
places
good
really that is
choice.
really expensive. Like America is quite expensive, right? And I know they
Yeah.
have good hotels and decent food, right? And so yeah, I like to go there if I don't have to worry about
Okay.
money, and if I can
So
go there
so
free. Yeah.
nice. So in the USA, what activities would you do on a holiday? Like, are you an extreme sports enthusiast, or would you go to like museums? What kind of activities would interest you, David?
Like I would like to go to amusement park because I mean I love amusement park. Yeah, I used to go there a lot when I was young. And so I would like to go to American amusement park and want to see how it's different from South Korea. And I like riding rides, so yeah, that would be fun. And I would also like to go to I would also like to join soccer club and play soccer because I like soccer.
Nice.
And what else? Yeah, I like swimming, so I like to go to sea and you know like swimming in the sea. I would like to snorkel there because I've only snorkeled one time in my life, so I like to do it more.
Ah,
And yeah, I also like to try lots of different visit expensive restaurant, like really fancy restaurant. Yeah, there are lots of things to do, and yeah, these are
yeah,
some.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
I
Now I want to. Yeah.
no, no, it's okay. You.
Oh yeah, well yeah, so yeah, I was also going to say now I want to ask you this question back, if you can travel anywhere for free, then where would you like to go and what would you like to do there?
So for me, I agree with you that the USA is a really good option because of the variety that it offers, right? You can go to the mountains, see the snow, you can go to California and surf, you can go to Florida and go see alligators. There's really a lot to do in the USA. But my number one choice would have to be Australia, and
Australia.
specifically, yes, I would like to see the east coast of Australia and I want to visit the Great Barrier Reef.
Great Barrier Reef. Oh, what is it? I've never heard of that before.
So it's the biggest reef in the ocean, and it's basically coral structures. You said you want to go scuba diving or snorkeling. This is the best place in the world for that. But for me, I'm a fisherman. I like to catch fish. So I
Oh,
will go there to find some dinosaur fish and catch them and take a picture and send them back home. I won't hurt the fish, don't worry.
oh, I see. Like you just want to catch them and take a picture, so
I just
maybe.
want to see the amazing fish. If I could get in the water and swim with them, that's also fine. But in Australia, I'm a little bit scared of sharks because there's a
uh
lot.
oh, there's a lot of sharks.
Yes, I think so. Pretty sure.
Oh, I see. Australia sounds also pretty good. I mean, my latest Cambly. How do I say my latest Cambly
Yeah,
lessons?
yeah.
Uh, I was doing with Australian tutor, and she told me about Australia. There are a lot of uh, amazing animals that I can see, beside outside of Australia. So yeah, I guess maybe my second place would be Australia
Yeah,
because
nice.
I
So
like
we
it.
like swap. My second place is the USA.
Oh, swap. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I wish I could really visit those places one day. I've only traveled one time. I went to Guam, so I'd like to travel more.
Yeah.
Our family after we visit Guam, we made another reservation. We made another how do I say
Yeah,
airplane
you were
reservation. Yeah,
yeah, you made a plan, you made a booking, a reservation, all of those are acceptable.
that's right. Yeah, we made that, but as soon as we made a traveling reservation, it was canceled because of COVID. So yeah, I was really upset. So that's why I've only traveled one time. So yeah, I
Y-
really like to travel more. I really want to travel maybe this year or next year. So
Do you know
yeah.
if I could make a recommendation for you that is a destination that is not very expensive, I would think for Korean people is Singapore. If you like theme parks or amusement parks, the Universal Studios in Singapore, when I went there, it was amazing. It's not
Oh,
for children, I will say that.
oh, it's not.
Definitely not for children. Even me, I like an adventure and I like adrenaline, but this place is really, really. Whew, you need a strong heart to survive this theme park.
Oh, that sounds pretty fun. I mean, I like enjoying really scary rides. So yeah, that sounds fun. Like Singapore sounds pretty good. Maybe I should check more about it. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe I can tell my parents we can visit Singapore one day. Yes.
And the nice thing about Singapore is very safe and it's very clean and the public transport is really good. So, how old are you, if I may ask?
I'm 15, so maybe.
What? I thought you were like 25 or something, maybe because of the light shining behind you or something. No, you look very mature. It's a compliment, David. Nice.
Oh well, thank you so much for the compliment. Yeah, like that means a
Yeah.
lot to me. Yeah, I'm.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
think you will really, really enjoy the theme park in Singapore and even the rest of the city because at 15 is safe enough for you to walk around alone in the evenings. You don't have to stay close to your parents. It's very, very safe and very easy to go around there. You won't get lost.
Oh, perfect. Like sometimes, when like my so like for example, like when I go to, how do I say this? I mean, I like visiting, everywhere. Like when I travel, I'm so curious. So like I like to visit, as much, how do I say it, as many places I can. But my parents often said, it's dangerous. So we always need to move together. But like they're not very active as me, so I can do
Yeah.
it. But you said Singapore is safe, so I guess I can do that when I go there.
Yeah, it's really an incredible city. I when I visited there, I did not see any police. And
No
it's weird
police.
because yeah. And so I asked one of our tour guides, I said, how can it be so safe when there's no police? And she said, oh, the police are watching. And she pointed, and there's so many cameras everywhere. So she
Oh,
said the police don't need to walk around. They sit in rooms under the ground and they look at all of the screens and they can follow people or do what they need to do. And then
I mean,
suddenly I felt weird like they were watching me.
uh, yeah, there were, yeah. If there's a lot of camera, then yeah, you guys don't really need, I mean, Singapore doesn't really need a lot of police on the ground. Like if there's a lot of camera, well, yeah, a lot of camera means you're really safe, right? So yeah,
Exactly, yeah.
that sounds pretty cool.
Uh,
I mean, like like police watching through camera, and if crime happens, then they can go there. So I see.
exactly.
Sounds pretty interesting. Like, I mean, we also have a lot of cameras outside. So yeah, like Singapore. So yeah, it's also quite safe here. Like there aren't a
Yes.
lot of crimes. I mean, maybe there's some crimes in a city that is not very famous, but like so I live in a pretty famous city, and usually like big city there isn't a lot of crime. So
Yeah.
I see.
So,
Yeah.
some people that I spoke to, they who have been to both places, they said Seoul and Singapore feel very similar. Like it's a very clean, very safe, and very efficient, and very friendly people. So I
Oh
think there
really?
are some similarities. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah, I mean, when you told me about Singapore, yeah, I also felt that we're quite similar because
Yeah.
we also we here also very safe. Like you know I mean, we can even, so like when we go to cafe, we can just leave the laptop or expensive items on the table and we can go to restroom. No one will steal your items. So yeah, I mean, yeah, so yeah, I guess we're quite, there are some similarity, like. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very interesting thing. I have some Korean friends, and whenever we go out for dinner or something, what they do is they take their mobile phone and they use it as like a seat keeper, a reservation. So they
Oh
put it
yeah.
on the table so no one sits at the table, and then they will leave.
Yeah.
They'll leave the phone there. And I said, in my country, that phone will be stolen in 5 seconds. Like
Yeah,
one,
well, I know.
two, three. Oh, where's your phone? It's
Yeah,
a very, very trusting thing to do with your phone.
that's right. Yeah, I mean, it's quite, surprising. Like, we can use phone as a seat keeper. Like, no one steals it, right? It's quite amazing. But yeah, well, but when I heard, like other people saying, if you put your phone like that in other country, they will steal your phone. Yeah, I thought, like how can that happen? As a Korean, I mean, I'm Korean, right? So I thought that was
Yeah.
weird, but yeah, well, So maybe I guess Koreans should be careful when they go to other country because they're always used to put their phone on the table, right? So I think we
Yep.
should be careful when we go to other country.
I think most of the world you might be okay, but some countries is definitely not okay.